The 3-year-long mystery of Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet has finally reached its breaking point, and the recent public declarations are not at all what they seem. For years, we were told this was a low-key romance designed to protect their privacy, but the events of January 2026 have flipped that script entirely. While Timothee used his major award season wins to finally claim Kylie as his partner, the cameras caught a very different story happening at the table. We are looking at a relationship that has transitioned from a quiet luxury experiment into a high-stakes business negotiation involving a billionaire empire and a Hollywood leading man. Today, we are digging into the receipts to answer the 3 big questions everyone is asking. First, what was actually said during that viral, tense exchange at the Golden Globes that the lip readers are buzzing about? Second, why did they decide to drop the Privacy Act now after 3 years of hiding? And third, is there a secret marriage already in the works, or is Kris Jenner blocking the way with an iron-clad legal contract? Our team has mapped out the timelines from the recent Marty Supreme premieres to the latest insider reports on their living situation to show you the reality behind the red carpet smiles. We have pulled the filings, mapped the money trail, and spoken to PR strategists to understand why this specific moment in January was chosen for their massive soft launch. Before we get to the shocking truth of their public shift, we have to talk about the moment that nearly broke the internet on January 11th, 2026. At the 83rd Annual Golden Globes, Timothee took home the award for Best Actor for his role in Marty Supreme. While his speech was full of gratitude, the real drama was happening while the cameras were supposed to be off. A viral clip circulating across social media platforms shows the couple in what many are calling a tense standoff. According to a professional lip reader report published by the Times of India on January 13th, 2026, the exchange was far from the romantic bliss the couple usually projects. The analysis suggests that Kylie and Timothee were in the middle of a sharp disagreement regarding their public presentation. Fans noticed their smiles fading the second they thought the spotlight had moved, and body language experts are pointing to a significant power struggle. This payout reveals that despite the basically married labels being thrown around by insiders, there is a clear disconnect between their public persona and their private interactions. It suggests that the pressure of being Hollywood's newest power couple is creating cracks in the foundation, especially as Timothee moves into the peak of his career and Kylie attempts to reinvent her own image. This leads us to the most shocking realization of the entire 2026 drama cycle. Why, after 36 months of avoiding the press together, did Timothee suddenly use the stage at the Critics' Choice Awards on January 4th to call Kylie his partner and thank her for their foundation? Per a report from InStyle on January 11th, 2026, this was a calculated move that signaled a massive shift in their branding strategy. For years, Timothee refused to even mention her name in interviews, telling Vogue in late 2025 that he had nothing to say about his private life. But something changed in the first week of January. Industry analysts suggest this coincides perfectly with the launch of his new film, Marty Supreme, which hit theaters on December 25th, 2025, and Kylie's upcoming acting debut in the project with Charli XCX, titled The Moment. The timeline shows that the privacy they valued so much was dropped exactly when the PR value of a power couple became more profitable than the mystery. According to insiders who spoke to Page 6 on January 15, 2026, they have been living together for over a year, but only chose this specific month to soft launch their domestic life on social media. The receipt here is Timothee's own Instagram dump, where he shared a photo of Kylie's hand holding his trophy, a move he would have never made 6 months ago. By waiting until he had achieved critical acclaim with Marty Supreme, the couple ensured that the narrative remained focused on his talent rather than just his famous girlfriend. But now that the awards are won, the Kardashian machine has taken over the steering wheel. The third layer of this story is where the money comes in, and it is the reason why we haven't seen a ring yet. While fans are waiting for a wedding announcement, Kris Jenner is reportedly working overtime behind the scenes to protect the family fortune. According to an investigative piece by Bollywood Shotties on January 16, 2026, Kris has prepared an iron-clad prenuptial agreement that is causing significant friction. Kylie Jenner's net worth, largely built on the success of Kylie Cosmetics and her newer venture, Kai, is a massive target. While Timothee is one of the highest-paid actors in Hollywood with a $25 million fortune, it's a fraction of the Jenner empire. The report claims that Kris is reminding Kylie daily that a contract must precede any formal proposal. This aligns with the Kardashian management playbook of business first, which we have seen play out in every major family relationship, from Kim to Khloe. The payout is simple. The reason they are basically married but not legally wed is a legal stalemate over assets. Insiders suggest that Timothee, who values his independence and comes from a more traditional artistic background, is hesitant to sign a document that treats their relationship like a corporate merger. This explains the underlying tension seen at the Golden Globes. They're no longer just fighting about where to go for dinner, they're fighting about the future of a billion-dollar legacy. To understand the full scope of this PR pivot, we have to look at Kylie's recent business moves. On January 19, 2026, news continued to swirl regarding her role in the mockumentary The Moment, alongside Charli XCX and Alexander Skarsgård. Per Variety, this project is meant to reinvent Kylie as a serious creative force, moving her away from the influencer tag that has followed her for a decade. However, this rebrand has faced hurdles. In late 2025, her fashion line Kai was labeled a potential flop by some industry critics, with reports from Mandy on December 2, 2025, claiming the brand was struggling to maintain the initial hype. The shift into acting and the public connection to an Oscar winner like Timothee Chalamet is the ultimate distraction technique. In October 2025, Kylie was also hit with backlash for a fashion campaign that was labeled tone deaf. This suggests that the current obsessed with each other narrative being pushed by their teams is serving as a protective shield. If everyone is talking about Timothee's romantic speeches and the cute hand-holding photos on Instagram, they're not looking at the declining sales of her leather trench coats or the mixed reviews of her recent business ventures. The influence of the inner circle cannot be ignored either. According to Reality on January 12, 2026, insiders say this relationship feels safer to Kylie than her past with Travis Scott. While they co-parent Stormi and Air successfully, the stability of Timothee's wholesome image is a key component of the new Kylie. But the constant presence of the cameras, even in their private moments, suggests that the Kardashian machine is never truly off. Every orange leather outfit and every coordinated appearance at a Knicks game is part of a larger strategy to maintain their status as the most talked about couple of 2026. We even saw Timothee's own mother, Nicole Flender, giving her blessing in the press as early as April 2025, calling Kylie lovely. This suggests the groundwork for this public merger has been in development for nearly a year. The final reality is that we are witnessing the professionalization of a relationship where every public "I love you" is tied to a movie release or a product launch. Even their December coffee dates in Budapest while Timothee was filming Dune Part 3 were captured by lucky fans in a way that felt remarkably high definition. The deeper you look into the archives, the more the pattern emerges. Historically, the Kardashian-Jenner family has used public romance to soften the blow of business pivots. When Kim was transitioning from reality star to law schooler and mogul, her public narrative shifted significantly. Now, Kylie is attempting to transition from a social media titan to a legitimate actress and luxury designer. Timothee Chalamet is the perfect partner for this transition because he brings a level of prestige that money cannot buy. However, that prestige comes with a price. Timothee's team is likely wary of the Kardashian curse and the potential for his serious acting career to be overshadowed by reality TV drama. This is why we saw such a long period of silence before the January 2026 floodgates opened. They were waiting for the right moment, a moment where both of their careers were at a peak, ensuring that neither one looked like they were using the other for a come-up. but the tension at the Golden Globes suggests that even the best laid plans can't account for real human emotion. The summary of this situation is clear. The Kylie and Timothee era has officially moved into its final, most public form. It is no longer about secret dates at taco stands or hidden cars in driveways. It is about a high-level PR merger that is currently being tested by the realities of legal contracts and the pressures of award season. We have seen the tense lip-read moments, the strategic social media soft launches, and the billion-dollar prenuptial demands from the momager herself. This isn't just a romance. It is a legacy play for the ages. As they prepare for the March 4, 2026 premiere of The Moment and continue to celebrate the success of Marty Supreme, the question isn't if they're in love, if the contract will allow that love to become official. The legal stalemate over the prenup is the final hurdle, and it is one that has broken many Hollywood couples before them. The shift we are seeing right now is the ultimate insider takeaway. The Kardashian-Jenner family doesn't do anything by accident, and Timothee's sudden openness is the clearest sign yet that a new chapter is being written for the entire empire. If you think the Golden Globes kiss was just a sweet moment,
you're missing the bigger picture of how celebrity brands are built and protected in 2026. This is about power, protection, and the price of fame. If you want to see how this same playbook was used to build and break previous Hollywood power couples, you need to check out the Fresh Celebrity playlist. It covers the entire history of these high-stakes PR moves and why this specific Jenner strategy is the one that changed everything. From the tactical use of children in photo ops to the timing of leaked breakup rumors that just happened to precede a product launch, our playlist is the essential next step to understanding the Hollywood machine.